I guess I'll go first. Hi, I'm Bernie Sue. I am the co-creator with Hank Green on the show. I am the showrunner and head writer, and I direct all the episodes so far. And thank you.
I'm Hank. I had the idea, and then I talked to Bernie about it when I was drunk. And he said it was a good idea, and then he knew how to make things work. And so we talked about it a lot, and then now I sort of like, I edit it, for one thing. Me and Michael Aranda both edit, but I edit most of them. He does it when I can't, and we sort of like talk about how it's all going to work, and try to make it keep working. But mostly you keep it working. So.
Hi, my name is Julia Cho, and I play Charlotte on the show.
Hi, I'm Laura Spencer, and I play Jade.
Hi, I'm Mary Kate Wiles, and I play Lydia. Holla.
My name is Clements, and I'm Luce. What you don't know is that in almost every episode, when I try to say, my name is Lizzie Bennet, I mess up. I don't know how they cast me, because what I did in my audition is not Lizzie now. And our first rehearsal was sort of terrifying because Bernie was like, "So this is what it is," and I was like, "What now? What is it? What are we doing?" And I had to learn to vlog. I feel kind of like inception-y with this because like I'm Ashley, I play Lizzie, and then Lizzie has a vlogging persona that like that's something that I got from Hank, and Hank made me a special video about how to vlog. That was privately. Although he did actually do Lizzie's lines in it. It was amazing.
The video still exists. It will find it.
And that was a process for me. I started studying bloggers and watching. I watched a lot of like Daily Grace and Jenna Marbles, and I watched a lot of Vlog Brothers. I'd say that was sort of the biggest reach for me with this character, was that I had to learn to vlog, and I would say that the first day on set, it was hard. But like, it's become something that's sort of more second nature to me now. But at first I was like, oh right, no, I have to have that vlogging thing, I have to have like, because I just wanted to be kind of more like laid back and cool and TV acting and stuff, and that's not how people vlog, and it wouldn't all be that interesting if they did. So that was definitely a journey for me, but a really, really fun one. So, anyone else?
Yeah, the hair stuck on your lip. No, I don't think any of us really knew a whole lot about that. I mean, web series themselves are kind of a new thing, and this is without a doubt like it has never been done before, which is really cool for us. But I think it's cool because I feel like we have really developed a style that's like very, very much ours. I don't think I would ever use that sort of acting style auditioning for something else. I don't know if you ladies agree with me, but to watch us do it now, it comes very naturally, and it's kind of crazy.
For a lot of bloggers, myself included, we do sort of play a role when we turn on the camera. We play a version of ourselves, but essentially at the end of the day, it's still us. What is it like having that really intimate conversation with your fans, but playing someone completely different?
Awesome. It's cool. I mean, it's something that kind of was really hard for me to get a hang of at first, and now, like I said, it feels really kind of more natural. I don't know, it's really fun to do. It's really fun, and being this character who has all of these ways that fans can interact with her, is so cool because like I get to see how much people relate to her and how much people like her, and then then we do the Q&A episodes, and I get to like respond to things, and that's really, really fun. And I think too, one of my favorite things about playing Lizzie are the moments when are the moments when we see a little bit more of like the vlogging persona crack, like when something hits her. Like I think the first time that happened was after Darcy said some not nice things to her. And I look forward to more opportunities where we sort of see that, like, you know, Lizzie's very flawed, and I love that about her.
I think I mean, it's that whole, like you said, a vlogger is still very much themselves, and yet there's this kind of layer of this vlog persona. And I think what we do is we really kind of have these, we focus on getting the characters down, so when we vlog, it's these characters as real people speaking to their audience. And yeah, I mean, I think that's the work that we focus on, to really kind of become these characters. So then it's Charlotte, it's Jade, it's Lydia, Lizzie addressing you guys.
So something I wanted to talk about is that a week or two ago, Kane posted a video of outtakes on your second channel. And I, just out of curiosity, read the comments, because when I watched it, it felt very weird. It felt very seen behind the curtain, and I didn't really like it, even though I knew that the show is fictional. It still felt really weird, and a lot of people in the comments felt the same way. What was your reaction to that?
Well, I had to make a decision. So first I'll tell you why I made the decision. Is because I really liked that video. and I you know, because I get to see behind the curtain every time, because I watch all of the footage and all of the takes, and it's and at the same, still, like when I watch, you know, at the end of it, I feel like I'm watching an episode of a show that I like. I don't feel like I'm watching I feel like I'm watching a thing that I edited too. I'm thinking about, like, did I do that well? Like, should I fix that? But I don't. It doesn't ruin it for me. So I assumed it wouldn't ruin it for everybody else. And so I wanted to put that up there because it's just funny, and I just like to see people being, you know, like let that out there a little bit. And I'm sure if we ever do a DVD or something, there will be a lot more outtakes, because that was just from one episode. But yeah, I was concerned about it, and I still am, that, you know, some people felt, and a lot of people I think felt that way. And it is strange, but I feel like also I learned from doing it how people feel about it.
I didn't know that video was going up until it actually came up. So I just do stuff. Yeah, and I was like, all right, well, and then the same thing I just do stuff too. So I feel like we have a good relationship that way. But like, to go to your point, Christina, you're right. Like, I honestly I haven't formed a really good opinion on whether or not I actually like that video being up. I'm okay with it because it's on Hank's channel. It's not on Lizzie Bennet's channel. It's not on Lizzie Bennet Diaries channel, whatever. Like, or Lizzie Bennet 2. You know, so you have to kind of dig for it to find it. So I'm like, all right, if you're digging that far and you want to see it, go see it. But otherwise, like, me as a storyteller, like someone who's like wants to progress storytelling, I like immersion. I like, you know, this is a world that we're going into, and, you know, the world is vast and expansive, and these characters feel very real. And so I know a lot of people ask about behind the scenes stuff, and that's great that you want to see them. I really don't think most of the people really want to see them, because it's like asking how a sausage is made, and you really don't want to know. Let me ask you this question. So the question was, when are we going to cast the characters?
It was if,
Yeah. Well, so now the question is, when are we going to see the other characters, right? Exactly. Well, how about right now? All right. Rickey Collins, Mr. Maxwell Glick, come on in, Max. All right, we got two more. And number 2, playing Caroline Lee, Jessica Jade Andres. And we got one more, just one more, and you're gonna love this one. Mr. Bingley himself, we got Christopher.
We all do our own hair. I wore this to my initial audition, actually, for Jane, and on the Pinterest, kind of preemptively pinned the milk braid tutorial. knowing that you guys would probably enjoy and want to know how to do it, and it's super simple if you've watched it. But yeah, that's yeah, we do our own hair. We get so many questions about our hair.
That is true.
I'm glad it looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, so that was something I think when Hank and I got to talking about this, and we didn't plan to do this. I think from day one, we were just trying to do the vlog, right? And then when you brought up Lonely Girl, and Lonely Girl did kind of this early on. This is before Twitter, before Tumblr. Like that's how old Lonely Girl is. and
Or how young.
Yeah.
Or how young Twitter is.
Or how young Twitter is, right? And Max is from Lonely Girl, if you don't recognize him. Anyway, so the idea of like, well, if it's an internet show, it's YouTube. A YouTube vlogger kind of feels real. So hence, any YouTube vlogger, these two, right? They have Twitters and Tumblrs and these things. So if Lizzie is essentially a vlog personality, a young woman willing to push herself out and talk to the internet, she should have these other destinations. And so then it'd be kind of just, we kind of drank the Kool-Aid, I guess. Me and the writing team back there on the side, you can just wave hi. There they are. We drank the Kool-Aid a little and kind of like blew it out. And we have personalities, like Lydia's Tumblr is very Lydia, and Jane's Tumblr is very Jane, and same with Charlotte's. So I just felt natural to go that route.
I have to say it is, well, it's the best of both worlds for us to come into a show that has such an amazing fan base. I mean, this is incredible. You guys are incredible. I could see it. I was watching just on Twitter yesterday all of their pictures of you guys following them all around. This is amazing. It's really incredible. And for me, I was on Lonely Girl 15, which was basically the first of its kind, and I feel like for me, my life's kind of come full circle because I'm back on a show that kind of resembles that, right, Hank? It's it's really, really, really cool for me. I can't wait. I just shot my first episode this morning, actually, didn't we? Yeah. It's really, really exciting for me. I can't wait till you see it, and yeah.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm kind of like social media challenged. Like literally, Ashley and I we were like looking at my real Twitter account because I didn't know I had one. And I hadn't what, 864 days was it that was my last tweet? But I'm gonna start now. But it's just like so exciting to be here because I had no idea that this whole entire like universe existed. And then I was really nervous about coming on because it was like this thing that was already set up. So there's like I think a little bit of pressure, good pressure as an actor because you want to, do a good representation because like the character's already out there and like things have been said. Jay's been like writing what I've been saying. I'm like, but it's fun. It's really fun. Everything's so great. So it's good to be here.
Hey everybody. I guess being Lee is a character that's got big shoes, and I'm trying to fill those shoes. And just watching all these episodes, it's so much fun to watch these people act and to be in this world. And I'm just as big as a fan as you guys are, and to be immersed in it and really see what's going on it's really awesome to be part of the family now. And, I really appreciate it, and thank you guys all for the love and support. And we'll be here, and we'll keep loving you too.
Yeah. Well, how obnoxious is Collins? Oh. Okay, sure. Wow, you put me on the spot. I gotta remember these lines that I already threw out, You do a scene, and then for me, I do a scene, and then I'm like, oh, it's done.
Sorry, I'm not an actor.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. So where do we go from?
Lizzie Bennet.
Okay. Lizzie Bennet!
Oh my god, what did I do?
You recognize me?
Ricky?
Oh, please call me Mr. Collins.
Mister?
The doctor monologue. Unfortunately, I'm not. Yeah.
doctorate degree, thus I am still simply Mr. Collins. Though I can understand you'd expect a man of such high intelligence and impressive pedigree to have already attained doctoral status at such a young age.